So you don't want to be one of those bloggers who panics and pay. So don't do that. So I am doing this video for fellow bloggers who may or may not have been contacted by someone who says they're representing a brand, a photography, and agency outside the United States, and says that you owe money to them for using or posting a copy of a video or photo that their client took that belongs to their client, and they want you to pay licensing fee. Now, I personally have been susceptible to getting one of these emails, and I'm going to tell you what I did as an attorney, and I know a little bit about this sort of stuff and how these emails work and how some of them are scams work. And so I'm helping you in this video take a decision on, you can do what I did or not, but I just wanted to make you aware. All right, so here's the way it works. So they do is that they go around looking for bloggers who have posted on their blogs images that don't belong to them. So because they know that a lot of times as bloggers, we just take stuff off of Google, things that we searched or found on social media, and we post it up without actually getting the permission to use it first. Some people do get the permission to use it, but a lot of folks don't. And because we know that in U.S. copyright, for example, you may not know that it's what's called a bright line rule. It's like a strict liability. It doesn't matter if you didn't know that it was owned by someone else, or if you got it from someplace else, or if you took it down. The minute you post up someone else's intellectual property, you're susceptible to U.S. copyright infringement laws and for violating it. And you can be upwards to owe like $300,000 or more in fees, depending on how long it's been out there. So because people know that that's a thing, when they're contacted by these companies, shaking them down, ask them to pay a licensing fee as a settlement, people are scared and they just pay. So they're making a lot of money off of this. Now, while it is true, it could be legitimate, but it's also possible that it's a scam. What I would do, what I did, and I advise is just to delete and block and don't even acknowledge it. So you wait for them to take the actual steps of serving you legally and sending you a legal notification that you acknowledge, because no court in America, even foreign courts, is going to issue a judgment against someone without giving them the opportunity to come and defend themselves. So if they can't prove that you got it and acknowledge it, the case can't go forward. So delete and block. And what happens is they're more likely, if you just don't respond to them, not going to go through the formal route. They're just going to ignore you, move on to the next, because there are plenty of bloggers who are just panicking and just will pay. So you don't want to be one of those bloggers who panics and pay. So don't do that. All right. So in the meantime, just in case they are planning to send you the formal proper notification via mail, what you need to do, the very next thing you didn't do after you watch this video, is watch my series. I'm going to place it here on the end screen at the end of this video. I'm also put a link of videos about how you can prepare your content creator business to be more legal, be more formal. Because what happens is, if they were to win and file a lawsuit, they could attach your personal assets, meaning your car, your home, all your personal things, to satisfy that judgment, because they have this judgment. And you don't want that to happen. But if you would have organized your legal business to just be a separate entity, in the United States, we have what's called limited liability company. That's the easiest way to do it. If they were to get a judgment, they would only be able to attach the assets of your business. So, for example, I'm JJ Gatt. So in my JJ Gatt LLC, it would just be my phone, my camera, any accounts receivable, meaning brand deals I've already brokered where the money's coming in, that's related to my business. And so that would be what they would be attaching. They couldn't attach me in my personal respects, my personal self. So I have a link to a video on how to form your LLC. And if you've already had an LLC in the past that expired for an old business, it's possible you can even revive that, incorporate the age of that, and move forward with your creative business. So I have a video in that playlist on how to do that as well. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your local, do a Google search and go for wherever your state you're in, and find the agency in your state that licenses limited liability company. It's named different things. Make sure the website is a .gov, not a .com or .org, because a lot of times there are for-profit entities that will do this for you, but they're charging a lot of fee. This is something you can do on your own. When you find that, the agency usually has a fee. There's an expedited fee if you want to do it fast, but you don't necessarily need to do expedited fee unless you've already been contacted. Then go ahead and expedite it. And then you just file this with them, and there's things you need to do to maintain it. In that playlist, I have videos on what you need to do to maintain your LLC. So again, after you watch this video, go check out that playlist. But once you do that, you should be good and gravy in terms of protecting your personal assets. And one more thing I have for you, all those agencies allow you to just, usually it's an online form. You don't need any lawyer, and you just fill in the information. Now, you do need to file an operating agreement. If you don't have an operating agreement, I actually sell one as a part of a package of services at jjgatt.com/creator legal. And it's lots of documents, templates, customizable, easy to understand. There's an operating agreement in that package of service, not too expensive. You can use that as well. Fill in your information and upload that one to the agency when you get that. So that is what you do. So step one, again, delete and block. Don't respond. Wait till you get a formal notification if they are going to sue you. The second thing is look at my playlist. The third thing is go Google and find out and get your LLC and register it. And the final thing is before you do that, go get my document that I have here. Fill that out, purchase that. It's not too expensive. Purchase that and upload that, and you should be good and gravy. And then binge or watch the rest of that series. So that's how you do to protect yourself. I hope that was helpful for you. Stay tuned. If you aren't a subscriber and you just bumped into this because you want to figure out what to do, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I upload lots of videos like this and helping fellow content creators decode the laws related to the creator economy. I fell off a little bit, but I'm coming back because I've just been really, really busy. But I'm going to be posting series of videos with tips and advice on how content creators can, navigate around the legal everything related to being a content creator. Share this with fellow content creators that you know in your sphere of influence, this video and this channel. And yeah, so grow with me and we should be good to go and good and gravy. So yeah, so that's what you're going to do. Get on it. Good luck. I hope you don't have to deal with this and ever if you have already dealt with this, or I hope this video helps you make sure you're staying on top of it. So JJ got the content creator attorney. Talk to you soon. Watch this playlist next.